Hello, Monsters of Banner, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires and Part 8. Is it Part 8? I'm fairly sure it's Part 8. Hang on. Yes, Part 8. Part 8 of my Mousillon Campaign, where we're taking on a fortress. Yes! We're going to get the balls blown out. Well, we would if we had balls. These boys do not have balls in any way, shape, or form. Little Akusun, whatever his name is. He got filled full of bullets. He's not super happy about that, so he's taking out his displeasure on these handgunners. We're taking pot shots at us. You can see they've got 4 units. Well, they've got 3 units of artillery here. They've got 2 more coming in as reinforcements. Fortunately, reinforcements come in a really weird way on this map. Yep. Okay, good. They sort of mill about here for a bit, and then they suddenly pop into existence over here for some reason. And getting a unit takes fucking ages. So reinforcements aren't super useful on a fortress map because they're bugged to shit. But that kind of works in my favour. So we're getting up on the wall. There's the geriatric squad. And a little gathering of wailing hags, although they're quite quiet at the moment. So notice there's no music, and I don't know why. Little pestilent breath carving its way through. Ooh, doing a lot of kills there. How many kills? 104. Holy shit. Okay, so we just need to blob the walls, take the walls, and yeah, we're going to head on to take out the artillery, because that thing is just kicking our ass at the moment, so we need to stop that. Little units of reinforcements dripping and drabbing into the battlefield, coming in very, very slowly. One of them comes in, the others are like, I'm going on this direction. What's over here? What's over here? Nope. Wrong direction, guys. You got lost. Never mind. Yeah, there's no music. I don't know why. I've noticed that in some replays, there's just no music. Who knows? Anyway, so the Red Duke is going to munch on some Hellstorm rocket battery crews, because that'll stop them from firing and doing so much damage to us. I did use Mulubud's army first and foremost, because they can then take the damage from taking the walls, and that means that the Red Duke's army should be ready to go for helping out Nicolette, whose forces are currently under siege in Gisero. So we need to take this. Once we've taken this, we can then head on to rescue I mean, we could have laid siege to this and then rescued Nicolette, but I don't know, it seems like the better way of doing it, to be honest. How's it going? You're killing? 67 kills? Not bad. Not bad. One of the artillery crews is running away. You're up to 141 kills. They're still firing, though. Have you noticed how, like, the AI can sometimes keep firing rather than fighting you? Because if my artillery crew gets attacked, you know what they're not doing? Shooting. They instantly just go, oh, let's blob around the big thing trying to kill us. Which is a ballsy move, but not usually the sensible one. Whereas the AI will keep on shooting. 155 kills. Oh, the gates are down! Hooray! The gates are down, which means our cavalry can now surge into the city. All of our Black Grail Knights. In they come. Along with our Vargulf, Gertrude de Vargulf, I've decided. Lots of Black Knights waiting to filter into the city. And then we're going to run down, because here's more Hellstorm rocket batteries. They've also got war wagon mortars as well, so that's bad. I mean, war wagons... Why would you put a mortar in a war wagon? A cannon? Yes, I could see a cannon, because then you could get the mortars, though. They fire in arcs. You don't need to put them on a... It doesn't really matter where they are, in all honesty. Well, I think the dragon's more of a problem. Right, we'll eat these guys. Once they're all dead, hopefully then there will be no more artillery crews to bombard us with shit. Our knights pushing forward, rampaging through the streets, heading towards the enemy reinforcement. Some spearmen desperately trying to hold back the tide. It's not going to work very well. They're in a lot of trouble. Meanwhile, on the walls, We've got this little blob of halberdiers here who are just not dying. They're refusing to die, and it's quite vexing. We're losing a few units of skeleton warriors as they get surrounded by halberdiers and swordsmen up on the walls there. It's not a massive problem, to be honest, and we're slowly cutting them down. I mean, it'll be fine. We've got a unit of wailing hags chasing some outriders away, which is fine because then they can link up with our knight forces and then run down the last of them with any luck anyway. Hello, spearman. No, you won't. You're getting your ass kicked. It's not looking good for you. The Red Duke, the Red Duke's just been munching through artillery. He's got 220 kills. Most of that is, well, to be fair, a lot of it is the breath. Half of it's the breath. The rest is just artillery. He's just munching his way through artillery crews like a boss. Reinforcements getting in our way. We chase down the war wagon and the outriders. They both need to die. Get in there, girls. Chase them down. They're trying to get away. They're trying to sneak away. It's been a bit of an avalanche, hasn't it? I like that little detail. Little avalanche. I mean, really should dig people out, but never mind. So we've managed to catch the outriders. They are now super dead. We're going to send Gertrude to go and deal with the war wagons. The rest of our knights moving over to the city centre to help the Red Duke, who's being a little bit surrounded here. Not that that's really a huge problem for him, because he can basically kill everything here.
Kill everything!
He's got 67 melee attack and 608 weapon strength, and he's on a dragon. So he's fine. He's fine. A little bit of a melee down here as a couple of units of Black Knights fighting the Reichsguard, but winning that fairly handily. We've slowly managed... Yeah, we're gaining ground, aren't we? We're gaining ground, but it's slow going. But we are slowly grinding them down. I mean, if you do take our heads, it really won't affect us all that much. The Reichsguard's starting to rout. Looks like army losses taking effect. Off they go.
The gods have abandoned us!
Oh, fortresses, aren't they fun? Well, we lost a lot of skeletons, but that's fine. That's what they're there for. And let us occupy the Gisero Gap. Pick up some trendy beige clothes. Perfect. Right. Yes. You're next. Hello, sir.
Devotee of the lady.
You're going to run away, are you? Oh, you're not going to run very far, though. Oh. Are we going to get to see Nicolette? We are. How exciting. Wait. Yeah, no. The Red Duke is there. Right, we'll put the garrison on AI control. Because... Good. And then... Okay, let's go with that. When in doubt, just put them in a group and right-click. That's what we're doing. That's literally what we're doing. Just grouped up all of our skeletons, right-click. So we've got Nicolette. There she is. Looking lovely. Doesn't she look nice? Very vampiric. And there, of course, is Telsian, Mistress of the Dark, wearing purple. That's good. We've got our wailing hags behind the enemy army because I'm hoping that will cause the artillery to be like, oh shit, and turn, and then they won't be firing. But to be honest, they won't be able to fire for very long anyway. Here comes the cavalry, literally. We're going to send the knights around behind the enemy army. We're going to just throw everything we've got at them. In comes the Red Duke. I could use his flame breath, but who needs it? We just need him to take out the artillery. So all of those units now coming around behind the enemy army. They're being jumped from the front by all of the infantry. They are locked into combat. So there's nothing they can do. These guys are already dead. They just don't know it yet. little bit of confusion. The knights cross each other's paths. It's a bit of a traffic jam. Who taught you how to ride? But it's now a little bit, it's pandemonium now, as there's just knights all over the rear of the enemy army. They do not know what to do. Locked into combat here, which means our knights could just get free reign, just rampaging into the back of that battle line. A few units holding out on the left of our flank, but not for very long. The centre has completely shattered. They were surrounded and just annihilated, and now it's just chasing down and killing everyone. These units still holding on for the moment, though, even with the Crypt Horrors mauling everyone. In come the Black Knights, but they're not going to stop. They sweep around, rampage into the next unit, and then continue on into a third, just crashing into all of them and taking on everyone at the same time. This does mean they start taking a little bit of damage, but you can see the number of kills they're getting, and it's starting to cause some serious panic amongst the spearmen, who are obviously being cut down in fairly short order. There we go. Ooh, juicy. Well, looks like that army disintegrated pretty quickly.
The gods have abandoned us!
That's nice seeing Nicolette on the field, wasn't it? I'm sure we'll see more of her. Let's take the cash, because I'm not super worried about her army replenishing.
I know the way.
Kind of command, Gravedigger. Right, you get back in here. You can get a Pegasus, a Coven Throne. What's that? Sounds exciting. And Telsian Mistress of the Dark can have a Wind Blast. It's a windy girl. Very windy girl. So, what do I want here? Well, obviously, this. Obviously. Because anything that's going to make my knights nice. Just have more melee attack and weapon strength and all that kind of good shit. Right. Managed to... I think we've managed to really knock out Marienberg. I don't think they've got much left.
Von Castine, a curse upon the Empire.
Oh, not even... It's the wrong vampire, dude. Wrong one. You are liking me.
Master, I strongly suggest you accede to any demand I might make.
As long as it's a safe word. Otherwise, absolutely bloody not. Abbey of the Bloody Grail. More charge bonus. And more Black Grail Knights. I'm in. I am in. I'm so in. What was I was going to build that, wasn't I? I was going to build that, but then I saw more charge bonus. And look what's happened. So, I could get rid of the pots. Although I'm pretty pro pots, I could... ceramic. I'm pro ceramic. I could get rid of that. Do I need this? I don't really need it, do I? We'll knock down that.
Devotee of the Lady.
Get more snails. And this is fine.
No.
And I need to make sure we don't lose Marienberg, but I think we decided we were probably going to be okay anyway. So, let us replace some of our losses. So someone said that he had like it's plus 0% for all undead units. Someone said it was plus 100%. But it says 0. Unless it used to say 100 and I've done something? I might have done something. Let's get Unyielding Will. Perfect Vigor, more melee defense. And big explosion. So there we go. I mean, we're only trading with one person, so I don't really think that's super useful. Dark Benediction is fine, I guess. Murderer in disguise. Da, 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 da. Let's go with that. All of our armies are kind of gathered in one place. Now, poor old Tyrus, he's quite slow, but I do like the heals. So we're going to keep him on the slowmobile. Just has to whip those ombles harder. That's all he's going to have to do. I think we've been quite lucky, actually. And touch wood, the elves have not declared war on us. And because they haven't declared war on us, we're not having to fend off multiple... Because if I was having to fend off multiple attacks on the elves, I'd be in a lot of trouble. This is where total war is difficult, when lots of factions declare war on you at the same time. Because it can be difficult to sort of like push in every direction at once. Because you just spread yourself too thin. So... I mean, the elves might declare war on us, now that I've said that. But it's allowed us to concentrate our forces in areas where we need them, and that's made life a lot easier for us. But we still don't have enough money to shank people. Shame. More tax rate, I guess growth. I don't know what else I go with. Oh, you, yes. Now you, I was going to put in this army, wasn't I? So I'll get rid of you.
I serve the lady.
And I meant to do renames. I forgot. The fuck is that? Boy Scout outing? What? It's a big flamey spike pit. Is that mine?
What?
Okay, let's upkeep 4 cavalry units. That's always useful. The Sword of Cain has been claimed, and unfortunately, I've just met Etain, who are down here for some reason. That's bad. It might, you know, it might be alright, but I'm assuming it's going to be bad. Now, let us... What's our ambush success chance? 50%. It's not great, but it should be fine. Okay, you come down here.
This suits my cause.
Now, I reckon that this army thinks it can beat this army. So, we're going to just keep you there for a minute. You know what? I'm going to give you some knights. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to save my pen. Oh, was I going to get this? I was going to get this, wasn't I? Was I going to get this? I might have been going to get that. I genuinely don't know. I wanted vampires, didn't I? I wanted some vampires. So, let us... I kind of want defences down there. That would be a good shout. We have walls here. We could do that just in case they decide to attack in this direction.
Unwise.
I really kind of want to take out Altdorf.
I will hear your petition, but make no promises to act.
If we can take out Altdorf, the Empire should be considerably weakened. So that's my kind of
You honor me,
current scheme.
taking my leave.
Right, Nicolette is going to have to come down here, and
My magic is yours.
we're going to need a better army. We're going to need a better army because
Seers.
I don't have the armory. Fuck. Fuck.
What is your behest?
Okay. Okay. Let's get this. Do you? What do you do? Charming personality. Fine. Fine. You don't do anything super special, do you? Not really. Okay. Well. Oh, we got the rope. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
What do you want?
I'm
Bloodline calls.
going to get rid of those.
What do you want?
And I'm going to get those. They're very expensive. What do they do? Well, they got poison attacks. We shall see. We shall see how they do. Is that fine? That's fine. Have the Opal Amulet instead. That's all fine. Tyrus, what have you got? Nothing. Literally nothing. How about a Scroll of Shielding? What about a... Oh, you know what? Potion of Speed. glug that down those bloody zombies. Suddenly, you'd be motoring. Holy shit. It'd be like on a speedboat on land. Little legs blurring. Oh, adorable. Do I want more Amber success chance? I kind of do. Yep. Yep. Yep, we do. Yep. So... more campaign movement range would be good. Not so worried about that. Not so worried about that. Cash replenishment rate would be good. So let's aim for that one. Get that one. Yeah, they're all military. I'm hoping Malekith is doing stuff and is planning to invade. I hope he's not being a dick. Oh, my ambush was foiled. Rubbish. Okay. Okay. Why? No, not Nordland. What? What? Why? 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 Just why? Oh, because you can do that apparently. Alright, come back here, you little shits. I'm not going to let you live. I don't want you to kill my archers either. Okay, fine. What about, just throwing this out here, what about if we just cavalry charge? What about that? What if we just do that? How effective will that be? Let's find out. So our infantry is advancing, but at fire speed, so not super fast. He has drunk his potion of speed, but it's not really helped very much. Never mind, he's doing his best. God damn it. Yeah, I mean... just smashing through the line, breaches appearing as the infantry get cut down.
Ulrich, save us!
Some units trying to run away. A little bit too slow there. The free-coming militia being run down. Hello? You didn't really want to get their attention then, did you? You just let off some shots to be like, aha, have that. Oh no! Hoisted by mine own petard. The Wailing Hags managing to catch a few units that are trying to slip through. The enemy general tries to pick on Fyrus, but unfortunately the Red Duke was just behind him. So looks like he's having a bad time. Which is about the same as his army, really. What's left of it, anyway.
See the power of Bretonia!
Who needs infantry? Not me! I'm gonna take the money. Thank you.
This better be important.
Okay. It's a shame that got knocked down a level, but
I will allow.
I'll live. Let's go and take Eel Hearts. First step along the road to Altdorf. And I really need to take Altdorf before the High Elves become an issue.
What is your behest?
Assuming they do, but I'm going to assume they will become. Oh, I was going to save my pennies, wasn't I? How much do I need? 7k. Cool. 7. I also need to go and do that one. Can I teleport to it? I can teleport. I should teleport.
You dare.
If I wasn't marching, I'd teleport. So let's go. With, I do like Van Halstad's Macabre. Sure. But always makes me think of Jonathan Creek. His big floppy hair. No stabs for you. Oh, but you'll get yours, mate. No, I'm not. I'm not going to be tempted. Stop doing it, Bordeaux. Stop flaunting your construction options at me. Ah, Inez is back. Good-o.
Ignore that.
Where are you going? You're coming down there. Fine. And
can't.
you have a little army just there. You know what I'm going to do?
Ready.
I'm going to lay a little ambush here.
Deliver it unto me.
See if we can lure him in. Duke of the Damned. It's not great. That's okay. Just after defeating their faction leader, only if he's the faction leader, establish diplomatic contact with vampires and follows Nagash, diplomatic relations with vampire counts, and oh, that's not the worst thing to have. So you're now going up to 50.
Sit by my side, and let us discuss mutually bear proof.
A military alliance.
Very well.
Nice. Sylvania?
I will.
Just a little bit cranky, but you're getting there. What about the there you are. That's the one.
Bow to the Lich King and all the grandeurs of once.
Who are you at war with? Your strength rank 89. I'm going to assume you're not doing great. Yeah, you're not. In fact, none of the vampires are doing particularly well. They're all getting their head kicked in. So maybe we can assist. Maybe we can render assistance for our pointy-fanged brothers and sisters. Take that, Goose. You take that, you.
Of the lady.
Was I going to put you in this? I was going to put you in this army, wasn't I? A little bit more. You know what? Let's get rid of the bowmen. I think at this point we don't really need bowmen. Who needs bowmen? Not me.
I serve the lady. I shall seek great relics.
Yes.
Let's do that. If we get rid of... So you're at level 26. If we destroy Paravon, we can get the Dreadwings, but we can't get the Ghost of Glambor because Carcassonne's already dead. Stop it, Bordelot. It's not going to work. I kind of want defences here, but I think it'll be alright. So, let's get some Vampire Crypts. Let's get some of them, and more diplomatic relations with all I mean, that would help with the vampires, potentially. Although the vampires are not a particularly good option. Let's go raise dead. Let's do that. Let's see if we can lure in this little ambush. Uh-oh, massive Vorkals on the sea. Why did that never happen in my Empire campaign? I fought so many fucking battles at Elmgart because no one would kill the orcs. And now look what's happening. Hey! Oh! Jaws! Oh, I thirst. Eliminate a lord belonging to blah blah blah. Fine, whatever. Hello.
Not possible.
Oh, you didn't come quite close enough.
My bloodline calls.
Okay, let's go and
Suits my cause.
take this because
To the shadows.
you're in my way.
No.
Do we think we can take this army out with this army? It's not a great army. Maybe if we just stay out, you know, if I can get the ambush on them, I think we'll be alright because we'll be able to blob them with the old whatchamacallits. You know, them things. Ooh, grey men. What are they? I don't know. Are they any good? Fuck it, let's find out. Let's find out. I am going to knock that down. I'm going to build that. Got the vampire crypts going there. That's good to go in 3 turns. That's going to give us some more money, which is really good. I spent all my money. I don't have shanking monies. So we'll just make sure that we're secure in the north. Then we need to bring the Red Duke down to deal with Altdorf. Taking Altdorf is pretty much my next primary objective once I've knocked out Marienberg from the mountains, because I should have... Ah, good. Got the ambush. Perfect. Close victory. Shall I? Ah, yeah, why not? good things come to those who wait. And we waited, and good things have come because we've got an ambush. The enemy general getting run down there by Mousillon. We've got a nice little surround here. I was a little bit worried that they may go for my archers, so I sent the geriatric squad and the hunger to actually attack them from the rear to try and block any potential attacks. But it turns out most of them decided to run at the skeletons anyway, which means they're now getting shot in the back by our archers, which is good. And in the rear of the line, we've got the Black Knights, we've got Akusin, and we've also got the Wailing Hags hunting down any fleeing units, because I didn't really have enough units to hunt down the missile infantry. So we're sort of like having to do our best that we can there. Try and lock them into combat, use summons and stuff to try and deal with them. I mean, the Black Knights should be fine. They will be able to sort of hunt them down, but we just don't want to get them surrounded, because if the Black Knights charge one unit and the rest of them start shooting at the Black Knights will go down pretty fast. Although in this case, of course, they were running to... We've got units there. It's fine. We're running them down. It's okay. Spearmen getting a little bit surrounded there. They're not super happy. Not much they can do. Skeleton warriors may be worse than them. Are they? Or are they better? I think our boys might actually be better. Holy shit. They're both losing. Well, everyone loses in war. So there we go. And mass rout now taking place. Skeletons hunting down the living. And the archers shooting liberally. Taking down Skellington and man-at-arms alike. What a lovely little ambush that was. Take the replenishment. We should be able to jump on Wulfrik and take that one.
No.
You know what? You survived a little bit better than I thought you had. Never mind. Fairly sure you had the skull smashers are dead. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take it. Oh, you didn't even die. You were fine. Oh, well, there we go. Let's take that extra replenishment just to try and get you good a little bit quicker. Let's take you out. We'll occupy that one. Now, this mountain range is quite long, so what we could do here is actually just like whack a couple of balefire hearths, because that'll then start spreading vampiric corruption around for us. So that's what I think I'm going to do. Because eventually,
I am always open to furthering the course.
I don't want to know what's open. Thank you. Just
Thou darest. Sylvania greets thee.
military access.
I veto this.
Okay, well, fine.
Champion of the dark children of my blood.
You're actually pretty a little bit more chill towards me than you have been.
Thou attendest me.
Ugh, will you stop speaking like that, you idiot? You're from Glasgow.
Crypt King.
Glaswegian Manfred. Okay, so I want to help the vampires out. I think I'm drawing off some of the potential issues they're having anyway, because if I can crush Altdorf, then the Empire won't have the strength it needs to chuck stuff at me, which is what I need. I need to stop them from chucking stuff at me. Nicolette's army's not great. I don't know who raised Massive Orcal, but the orcs are now dead, which could potentially be an issue for me. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that. I'm going to have to keep an eye on the High Elves. They could be a problem. I'm hoping that Malekith is going to come along and do some stuff, but...
Yes.
Your strength rank 64.
I'm not known for my ability to forgive.
Not known for your ability to build fucking armies either, are you? You're with literally everyone. Oh no, the elves are going to be a pain, aren't they? I can see it coming. Oh no. What do I need to do to win, actually? I need to hold all of that stuff. Fine. And actually, that's pretty easy. I could take the Empire as well. And also burn the Wood Elves out. I mean, that sounds quite... Oh god, I really hate the Wood Elves. Anyway, that will have to wait. My detestation Is that a word? For the wood elves, we'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.